topic ring right here.
Okay.
Something that you always talk about. When you say cooperation beats competition every time.
Every time.
And just to give y'all an example of what he's saying on that, it's like get out the mind frame of when I come up, I'm gonna shit on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You always wanna rub it in their face or something like that. But really, you know what I'm saying? We need to, when you get up, you can reach back and grab somebody, pull them up now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people are unseen it around town here that a lot of some folks that be having, you know, a door on something. That's why they always call them the gatekeepers and stuff like that. But they could have helped another person out. You know what I'm saying? But instead of doing that, they don't want to help like that. They want to keep it all to themselves. And that's why they say where the graveyard is where most of the jewels is buried, because people didn't want to give up the game or put people on, and they died with it.
That's real.
Feel me? Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is they say it's lonely at the top, but the only reason why it's lonely because you stepped on all the people that was around you to get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, you can't bring everybody along. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, you know, they're not cut for the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? We all grow at different paces.
Right.
You know, and some people don't have the same ambition as the next person. So, you know, just understanding, you know, if we cooperate, like we're the only people that don't pool our money together in order to get, you know, like this, say for instance, if you had a t-shirt company, right? And you know, you might know four other people, you know, brothers or sisters that got their t-shirt companies in the same town. You know what I'm saying? Same city.
For real.
Right?
Right now.
So yeah. You know what I mean? So instead of us sitting down as entrepreneurs saying, you know what? I buy this many t-shirts a month, you buy this many t-shirts a month, they buy this many okay, let's put all of our money together and go to a distributor and pay, you know, we put all our money together and get a better price than what we're paying in order to get the, you know, shirts at a lower cost so that we can have a bigger profit.
Right.
We rather be in the ocean with a canoe than a ship. Put it like that. And a canoe ain't gonna make it in the ocean.
Right.
So that's why you always see our companies, you know,
don't survive.
They don't survive because, you know, if you think those nail shops is not pulling their money together, or those hair salon, you know, wherever they buying their hair from, and if you think these, you know, Asians are not pulling their money together, if you think these Arabs that's got convenience, if you don't think that they're collaborating with each other in order to hold down these industries in our community that we're supporting,
right?
You know, we help others. You know, so we're the only ones that are not cooperating with each other.
So yeah, that's when they talk about the dollar flipping in your community.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the day, you know, if your only motivation to come up is so that you can outshine or shit on your people, then there's a good chance that you gonna come up.
COVID had us supporting each other again for a little bit.
I mean, it was almost like segregation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You was almost forced to, you know, support each other. You know?
That's when when you learn what side your bread was buttered on.
Right.
You people, it was supporting each other, buying each other, looking at each other's channel and sharing and all that.
Right.
And everybody was getting on. And if you notice now that the ones that was grinding in that time they own, but is they putting other people on, you know what I'm saying?
Right. We have a bad case of gatekeepers in our community, you know, and as it comes from that mentality of, you know, I'm a shit on, or, you know, I want to be the only, you know what I'm saying? And that, you know, there's no industry out here that you're going to be the only.
Like, share, and subscribe on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook.